7:05 in the morning time on this Monday morning, January 30th, 2017, and it's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, January 30th, 2017. God, hold on! Oh! Good morning to you all. This lovely Monday morning, January 30th, 2017. Here. The time is 7:05 in the morning time on this Monday morning here, and we got a temperature of 19 degrees here today's ILB 35. You know, the Peter Cello Morning News at 7:05 a.m. here. Top story is Quebec bus shooting kills least 6 and 2 suspects arrested. President Trump is vigorously defended his immigration restrictions as protests spread by the country said there's about to turn to keep our country safe. For weeks, British lawyer Graham Guest petitioned to prevent U.S. President Donald Trump from shaking Her Majesty's head pretty much late dormant. Any doubt that Bollywood would take a sharp aim for President Trump's immigration order were certainly vanquished at the Australian Extra Skill Awards Sunday night. U.S. commando killing Yemen's in Trump's first counterterrorism operation. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte ordered police to suspend the war drugs after rogue officers killed and kidnapped a South Korean businessman added criticism swirling around the country's bloody narcotics campaign. Catholic Governor Emilio Mas come to the capital to pay tribute to the leading lord shot to death on Sunday that is will part this governor is irreplaceable. Saudi Arabia, the birthplace of Islam and home of the religion's two holy sites, have long used a religious clout to project to the world as a religious leader. Malaysia expands its search for missing Chinese tourists from a sunken boat. Wang Goyan, the acting leader of South Korea, spoke by phone with President Trump himself on Monday. The call for North Korea's warning that they keep testing into continental ballistic missile anytime. In the weeks after the November election, when the Donald Trump security surprise victim to become president of the United States, American Civil Liberties Union received so much money in all and during the nation more than $50 million than an official. No date has been announced at the state vision ritual clubs. Lavish pomp ceremony with the state of command household by Queen Elizabeth II as UK says Trump visited to meet Queen is still on. Indian Wells, California, the weekend governor and the wealth donors will finance the conservative network was supposed to serve as a celebration of policy victories within reach now. The Republicans control Washington. Courts say Trump's order to target Muslims, but confusion reigns. U.S. President Donald Trump will honor a deal to swap refugees to Australia. The Obama administration reached last year, the Australian Prime Minister said. North Alabama, the Richards Memorial Library was closed Sunday after an electrical problem caused smoke. Tokyo, Janesville, New York, Asia on Monday, ratified weak data and potential impact on President Donald Trump's travel ban on 7 Muslim majority countries enough for immigration actions. The Spanish economy maintained a pace of growth in the fourth quarter as Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy seeks a cross-party agreement for the year's budget. Citigroup Incorporated President and Mortgage Services business by the end of 2018 focused on loan organization. The company reached an agreement to sell the servicing rights and loans with $97 billion outstanding balance to the new residential mortgage. Paid higher interest rates on deposits of profits flooded the Capital Federal Financial, the Topeka-based savings bank business said Friday. Looking at the stocks today, down 7.32%, traded at 93.38, SP5 down 1.99%, 294.69, the Nasdaq up 5.6 points to 5,660.78. ESA's new small telecom platform was launched on its first mission in early hours of this morning. Its SPOT 36W1 satellite based on a small GEO platform liftoff and so its rocket at 1:03 Greenwich Mean Time this morning from the New York spaceport. During the 2016 presidential election, Elon Musk was no fan of Donald Trump. Tesla Space ex-CEO didn't think the celebrity businessman was the right guy for the job. The decision to grab the heavy lift rocket could be almost 2 months after return to the space station. Model cargo ship being carried on the border of Pantan rocket flip just minutes after launch. London, Novo Nordisk, the world's top maker of diabetes drugs, invested £150 million in the new research center in Britain under by Brexit. San Antonio joined many across the country said they were about to life. Abortion of protest protested by the period went up as whatever. Washington said that abortion for the years to come. Peter Childers time is 7:10 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden taking on the Detroit Pistons. Game time, 8 p.m. AFC holds on to defeat NFC 2013 in the Pro Bowl. Adam Schefter moves out before that became interested in John Lynch becoming the team's GM and says San Francisco players offer Kyle Shad at 6 years to be the head coach after the Super Bowl. And Chris Shaw expected to join Los Angeles Rams coaching staff. Peter Childers time is now 7:10 on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. 10 off for traffic and transit of bot. Baby! Let's have an imitate with the 7-6 look you get out of the cup. Beat a rail. Fitchburg trade for 8, 7-10 from one just to make local something company passengers cancel trade for 9, 7-5 from Littleton. Fitchburg trade 491, 6-5 from North Station cancel today to do the big calculation. Later today, Fitchburg trade 492 to 755 a.m. from Littleton to cancel trade 410 a.m. from one just make local something company passengers. Franklin train 740, Inspector Bot Walpole 1050 basketball do a switch issue. Franklin High train 741, 6-5 from South Station up at 550 between Ruggles Walpole to a switch issue, and Franklin train 704, 635 inbounds operator scheduled between Franklin and South Station. Havel Line train 286, 730 from Reddit is affected about Reddit B as scheduled to mechanical issue. Updates ball. Havel train 285, 643 from North Station is up to out and North Station is 5025 minutes late to do a mechanical issue. Havel train 206, 648, but the bot is up, pardon. Havel is 550 minutes after due to early freight train interference. Havel train 204, 680, about is up, routed. Havel is operating 50-25 minutes past schedule. Newburyport train 156, 7 from Newburyport is not yet about it. Newburyport to the switch issue is expected to depart shortly. Rockport train 106, 710 a.m. from Rockport is expected to depart Rockport at 50-25 minutes past schedule due to a mechanical issue. Rockport train 104, 6 a.m. and Bond has departed. Rockport is operated 10-50 minutes past due to a mechanical issue, and Providence train 806, 545 from Wickford Junction up at 50-20 minutes schedule between South Harbor and South Station. Okay, take a look at how Zimbabwe's in New England on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Let's start you off down in Connecticut with 95 step outside. Back to 50 down to Stepford. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, back to Bridgeport down to Stepford. Interstate Route 2 westbound side, Little Sort around Interstate 8491 on Norfolk, Connecticut. Route 9 westbound side, back around Middletown. West Massachusetts highways out. Lincoln Gate, 299 eastbound side, Little Sulphur, 146 to Route 9 in Worcester. Out and down near Route 6 connectors, a Little Sulphur just about Route 95, but Providence highways out. Lincoln Gate. Out in the gate, 20 up outside. It's a little slow around the border rotary. But Border Southward Bridge is off. Lincoln Gate 6 from somewhere on all lanes. 20 from Border Falmouth. 24 to the north side. Back to from 44 to talk down to 45 out in Radom. Route 3 to stop north side. Back to 18 away but out of the Main Street split. 120 stop outside. Back to 20 to Randolph out of the Main Street split. Silver Express at the north side. Back to the Main Street split down the Mass Pike. 120 to the north side. That's about from 95 and Canton Area to Route 9 and Wolseley 195 and north that's about 120 in Canton 120 on the north side. It is backed up around 24 in Canton. Mass Pike East side about around Route 9 in Framingham all the way at the Newton Corner. 7 Express at the north side about the Breakthrough split all the way down from the Mass Pike to Boston. Route 2 East side it is backed up at 60 Belmont First Park Creek, Cambridge. Route 2 westbound side is back to around 128 out in Lexington. 128 is southbound side is backed up from 28 Redden all the way at Route 2 in Lexington. 93 is southbound side back to Bedford. Second Bridge Boston. Route 1 is southbound side is back to Chelsea down to Charlestown. Route 2 eastbound side is back to Route 190 Leominster. Route 3 is southbound side back to 45. Low down to Wilwick and the Nippers again around 128 in Burlington. 45 to the north side, back to Tewksbury and the Nippers again from 230 to 2 all the way up to the Averill from Lawrence. And up in New England, here Vermont, North Carolina was out looking good and Howard and Bowies and New York State on looking good. Peter Chell Dusab is 7:14 on this. Monday morning, and it's time now for us. Weather report here. And take a look at radar, and it shows some spotty snow showers from Gloversville down in Amsterdam and such on east of Aniota. And some spotty snow showers west of Mudfield, Vermont, and around Burlington, Vermont. There's some spotty snow showers south of Bangor, and west of Kitty National Park, and some spotty snow showers south central Nova Scotia coast here. And some snow showers off the New Jersey shore around Delaware and down the eastern Maryland shore. And western Maryland and south Washington, D.C., the north central Virginia, and some spotty snow showers from Kentucky and West Virginia, stretching it up to western Pennsylvania, the eastern Ohio, and down to western New York around the Buffalo area. Some snow showers are western Michigan and west central Ontario, and some snow showers from central Minnesota down to northwest Minnesota and down to southern Manitoba, north sleeve, and southern Manitoba down to Saskatchewan. Here. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, most of the skies have 35 degrees. Calm wind coming in the northwest wind 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. For tonight, most of the skies during early evening and gradually clear with a low at 14 degrees. Calm wind coming in the northwest wind 5 miles in midnight. Today at chance of snow after 3 p.m. Moon clear skies have 32 degrees. And calm winds coming in the southwest wind 6 miles in the afternoon. Chance spacious. 50% new less than the day is possible. Tuesday night, snow like moving forward. 4 a.m. Cloudy with a height low at 26 degrees. Light available. Wind chance spacious. 70% new snow accumulation 1 to 2 inches possible for Wednesday. Chance of snow before 1 p.m. Then a slight chance of rain between 1 and 3 p.m. Pot size come out 41 degrees. West right 5 to 11 miles on gust side. 23 miles an hour. Chance space to 30%. Weather night, podcast about 26 degrees for Thursday. Most Sunday, most could come about 36, about 18 degrees for Friday. Sunday, most could come about 30, low about 50 degrees for Saturday. Most Sunday podcast come about 32, low about 13 degrees, and for Sunday, most sides come about 34 degrees. In Taunton at 16 degrees, Taunton at 19, and Mansfield 17 degrees, and that is going to be it for the Peter Chill Morning News on this January 3rd, 2017 on a Monday morning. Please have a good morning, good bye to the YouTube. You have a good day.